Welcome back to Bags on the Go. What we doing today? You already know what we doing today. I'm picking up where I left off. So, man, I wasn't thinking straight. And it be like that sometimes when it's just one brain here. So, what I did was I removed the accumulator. So, this is the accumulator for 77, 79, I imagine. But if you look at it, it's different than the ones you would get for your 80s cars. Mine's have a tube that's coming from the bottom instead of one, two, three being on the top, and then the nozzle comes from this way and goes that way. It's totally different than the one I have on my G-body. So looking at that, I said, you know what, hold up. I don't even know why I'm trying to remove this off of here when I'm taking my accumulator off and switching it out just to make sure everything is new and replaced, make sure everything works. I was like, wait, I just spent a lot of time and a lot of arm muscle trying to get this off. I just removed it. So that's where I'm at right now. I just like, man, take the accumulator off the car. So it'd be like that sometimes. That's off of the car. And also my wires in. I got 20 feet of positive wire. That's going to be the red. And 10 feet is going to be for my negative, my ground. So positive and ground. And got the trunk prepped. I got the battery hold down, ready to go. I just got to figure out where I want to set this in the trunk and, run my wires. Very simple, very easily. You're going to see that. So that's a few things right now. When I jump into getting it done, and be showing you what I'm doing, what I got going on. So that's what we're doing first. Still on the AC. But the best part about it, I have the condenser in place. It's locked down. It's not going nowhere. So pretty much I'm going to show you that. I'm going to take the camera. I'm going to show you also, I got the AC lines also in. And let me go ahead and walk you through it. We're just about to jump into it. That's it. Let's go. But before we do anything, man, let's get a look over of everything real quick. Cause some of y'all, this may be y'all first time tuning in. I can't tell you, it's not. You ain't seen everything from the beginning, so let me give you a quick overlook. What I got going on. Like I say, some of you, it's your first time viewing me. You don't even know what I'm working on, what I got going on. So let me show you all of this sweetness. Oh yeah, it's a lot of love went into this, and that's where it starts. Love, and then hard work. So, like I said, got the trunk prepped up, painted, it's ready to go. So we're gonna run power on this side. So the best part about this trunk, you don't have a tire hole here for like the G-body does. Usually this will be cut out, and then there'll be a dip down for where the tire would sit down in. So I'm thinking, if I'm gonna put a speaker box in here, right? Speaker box is gonna be from here to here, if anything, right? Something simple, and don't go too crazy. So where would I want the battery? Where would I like the battery to be? See up there, that's not a flat edge. It kind of sits on an angle. So we won't put it up there. So, if you ask me, I got this spot right here. I got this spot right here to play with. So let's get the battery pack. Ooh, look at the bezels. Looking clean, looking good. All right, so and it don't have to be straight. It don't have to be straight, because where I lock it down, that's where it's gonna be. I just don't want to, you know what I'm saying, set it somewhere where now I wish I didn't, because where it's going to be is where it's going to be. So it's kind of hard to say. I don't care about offsetting the box for the speaker. If I was to put speaker box from here to here, I don't care about that. I just want this in a nice spot. So I don't know. And let's see what's up underneath too. Yeah, we can still be able to get right there if we need to bolt it to the floor of the trunk. Ooh, look at that tank. That tank look good, baby. Like I say, a lot of love, a lot of time, most importantly, money. All right, so, I think I like this right here because it's kind of like, it just looks good. This is okay and all. That's okay and all, but I think that looks good. I think that looks good right there. I think that looks sharp. I think that looks sharp. Just clean, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave that right there, just visualize what we got going on. Woo. Look at the side. And you know, if you know, I made that rust. So I'm gonna have a lot of questions about that. I'm gonna have to tell them, look, I did that. Hey, I'm creative. Everybody don't get the chance to be creative. They wanna do what the next man doing. I'm creative, I'm gonna do what I wanna do. This is what I did. How you doing? Sorry about that. I had the customer walk in, had to get to that. So yeah. I also want to show you, I put the grills back in and they were yellow down there, matching all of this rust. But you know, it's the little stuff. And these lights, you can't buy them, so you know, you just leave them alone. And I did replace the trim piece with the one that was in the trunk. That was in the trunk, and this is my old one. Hey, check out By Impala, my granddad. My granddad used to collect these. He used to have a whole bunch in the rafters in his basement, right? Look where he bought it from. Yeah, I got a lot of them. This is a 59. I have it in the original box. Probably got a couple of them. And I also have one that I bought at an antique store. It's blue. It's around here somewhere in my shop. Yeah, it's like that. Yep, that color right there. So I got this black one as well. Just sitting in the box. I just brought it down here to remember my granddad. That's all. He got a lot of cool stuff. So let's get back to it. Yep, so, you know, we clean. I try to replace as much stuff as I can, keep everything clean and new. And all right, so I took it off. Very simple. Unscrew here, unscrew here, unscrew, and the accumulator came right off. So waiting for my new one to be delivered, and we're going to go from there. The only part that I don't believe I have to install everything back correctly, you know, all at one, is going to be this fitting right here. I don't know if this is 16. It's definitely not a 10 because these are supposed to be a 10. I don't know if this is 16. Yeah, 16 is what I came up with, just researching, looking around, looking at different fittings. But however, we gonna get there. We ain't gonna worry about what we don't know right now. We gonna get there. All right, so I got my kit from Speedway Motors. And yeah, this was right on Amazon at that. So it comes with all of the hose that you're gonna need. I like to remake my own because I have the tool to crimp these down. I can't justify just, you know, taking this to someone and they charge you. Nope. I go right to the store, buy the tool, and because all it is crimping this on here, and then boom, you just screw right on in wherever, you know. And it's very simple. I can custom make all my lines where I want them to go. You know what I'm saying? Make everything neat. So this kit came with everything. So I imagine it goes from the compressor, and then you said these could be different different, because, you know, they got 90-degree angles, straight, you know, some just different angles you may work with and use. So probably accumulator, some more from the condenser, stuff like that, however you want to use this. So it came with the hold down as well for the accumulator, and, you know, O-rings to put inside on that side. And yeah, so I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and grab this kit. This kit was $120 or so, and I get to make my own lines and everything. So that's what I like to do. Ooh, let's give a good shout out. RMS Lighting. I didn't get a chance last time to show their logo because I had the box open like this and flipped inside. So let's give that a good shout out. Give it a good shout out. Yeah. Yep. So fresh new. Got rid of the olds already. Get them off the table. We don't need to see them. So that's where we at. There's a few of you asked, where did I buy these? I didn't. These came right off the car. I like for these to still look old without having to, you know, buy new ones. They're going to look old. So this part is super old. It's going to match this, and this is old to match that. And I don't want to have brand new parts on top of old parts. But when it comes down to like painting this surface where the headlights is going to sit and we're going to be looking at, we want to make sure we just clean that up. So that's what I did. I just used the same paint that I painted my block with, you know, that aluminum gray. It's very clean. It's a good look, you know, nothing crazy. Didn't want to do black, like a good clean look, and I decided to go that route. So the compressor, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. The condenser back here, locked down. Yeah, condenser in place, and now since that in place, I am working on the lines. So once I get everything where I want to run, you know, here. So these are going to go, I believe, this way. And then from here, also there, bam. So once I get everything locked down, guess who's going to be here to see it? You. My first time doing this too. You know, my Malibu, I went with vintage air, so it deleted all of this. It's totally different. Everything was in the kit that you had to order to fix the AC up, and things was different. This is my factory build right here. Using all of this stuff, it's all going to be the factory stuff. So learning on this car, and then I have to do this car next because I didn't put AC in this car. And learning everything here, that car is going to be right behind this one, and all I got to do is just throw one of these in, hook this up, and get me a compressor, and I'll be A-okay and riding with the windows up next year. Gotta have it. All right, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I was looking at my my space that I have with putting this kit on here. You know, I do bring things out a little bit close, so which fans I may go with, I'm not sure, not certain just yet what I'm gonna do. I mean, this still is enough room. The fans may only come out to right here. However, you know, it's just going to be very close, you know. So that's all. I want something that you can still be able to see what I got going on here. But I mean, like I said, fans may only come out to about right here, I could imagine. So in the works. So that's where I'm at, y'all. That is where I'm at. So we getting this together. Power lines and stuff like that, we're gonna continue that. Fuel lines and stuff like that, we're gonna continue that when we get there real soon. So let's get to work. Enough showing you. That's what I wanted to do, is start off first. I wanted to show you what I got going on, what's laid out, and then it's time to get to work. Let me get the camera where I'm going to be working and show you some action, because, you know, I like to also work. Let's get to it. It's Bads. Thanks for y'all being here. like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. Please feel so to do so right now, and let's get on into it. All right, so we got some packages here. Let's see what came. I can already tell what's in here. Yep. These are my new the rings for the headlight and the hardware to also hold them down. So brand new rings. Brand new rings go around the headlight. Hold the headlight down. You gotta have, when you gotta have new parts, you gotta have new parts, man. It's only right. I could have put the old one on there, it wouldn't have been right. Gotta be crispy, brand new. If you're gonna do it, do it. These don't even cost that much. I think these are probably $17 if I had to say, man. These gonna cost a lot. Grab some new ones if you need them. So that's one thing out of the way. Got all 4 of those. And then, come on now. How we gonna use these? How we gonna reuse these? We can't reuse them. So you know what we gonna do? And I got all of this from Dixie Restore Depot. So we got the new screws as well to hold the headlights down to that holder. And these are different though. I think these are pretty much essentially the same thing though. Yeah. Yeah, no, they gonna still work. Yeah. So all they're gonna do is this part right here. This part right here is the same. That's gonna slide through, and this just what stops it and holds it, so it don't go all the way through. So we got new. Those gonna adjust the headlight up and down, so you know it got you. So then it's not like you blinding people when you're riding by, or headlights pointed towards the ground and one in the sky. You want to check that screw, and then to hold the headlight in place, you got this spring that goes up under. So got new hardware for my headlights. I'm just waiting on one more thing to come in, and that's where I put that box. Oh, waiting on one more thing. So I bought new headlight housing bracket, I would call it, or so, because look, that's split. That's one side that won't even be attached, and I got another one that's like that. So I was just like, you know what? Keep them all together like that. You just buy new ones. So I'm waiting on those to show up, and once those show up, we'll put them in. All right, so I went ahead and put this one into place. So that's how it is. And when you screw it in, moves the headlight up and down, side to side. So that one's in place right there. And see how the back side, so when you put them in, they lock in place. And then you put another one right here, another one here, and another one here. So you got 4 on each side. And then these 2 right here is for the springs. All right, so headlights, waiting on one more piece, and we'll be a step away from installing. And hopefully it's in by this weekend, which I am ready to move on and do something new. But until then, we need to finish the AC anyways. So we're working on the AC side of things right now. And you're like, where did you buy it from? There you go. You go on Mike's Monty's where this plays, pretty much same thing, same parts. I think I went to Mike's Monty's and they popped up. Rock Auto accumulator. And gotta love my Rock Auto magnet. Alright, so you may want this part number. Now I know this accumulator is different than that one. However, is it pretty much the same thing? I don't know. If it's not the right one for this car, then I'll still have to use it for my Caballero. It's just one part more. The step head that I have me for my Caballero, but came with some O-rings, and I'm about to look this over real quick. Let me show you real quick. That's all it is. See the difference? So I'm thinking just the only thing is just the way things are just routed. Same old, right? Just upgraded, I would say. Matter of fact, let me see if one of these. That do look smaller. No, that's not going. Nope. So I need to figure out what size goes here. Yeah, look at the details. Yeah, look at the details. Inlet. Alright. Yeah, I gotta find a size for this. But they say it comes with 10, but that's not 10. It's bigger than 10. We'll figure it out. So if this goes here, pretty much just the same. We're gonna be coming off here, riding this way. If I put my coolant reservoir right here, then my hose is coming like that, boom, right there. Yeah, I gotta look up some detail. I gotta do some more research and figure what's this size so I can have my fitting, because I don't know why it don't come with the size. Why wouldn't it come with the size? I don't know. But I'll learn it, don't worry. All I gotta do is just go right online, research, until I figure out. So let's say if this is an 8 or a 10, we just go from there. That's not going on there whatsoever. It'll fit in the hole. Fit in the hole, no problem. But this right here, that's not gonna go. So figure out if this is a 8 or 10. I would say probably 8, and 10 or 12 it is. So I'm just gonna do some more research. I ain't worried. We'll figure it out. Something else to learn. All right, so that's that. Real tight over here, so I ain't want to set up no camera, but however, show you. And I gotta get rid of this stuff. This stuff right here, I should just take it off. It's just, man, I can't stand all of that. Jeez. But I gotta put all that up under the carpet, run this all the way, and then boom. What I'll do is, I'll find a spot, look up under the car, find a spot, make sure it's safe to, I think it'll be like, up in this area. Probably like right here or up here somewhere. And I'll just drop my wire right through that hole. Can't wait to replace this carpet. I don't know how they did me both like that. That's crazy. So, I got it ran right beside this power pack right here. I didn't want to throw it in the inside with all of that, so I just went right up under it. It'll be good. And I'm about to drill my hole. About to get up under the car and figure out where I'm coming out at. And I gave myself just enough. You know, what if it's the battery cable is on this side or on this side? At least I can just cut it. But to be sure, I think I'm gonna put the rack right there. Cable there, and then still I can route this, come up this way, boom, come right up there, it'll be good. So get up on the car and see where I want to drill this hole. All right, so we know where this edge is. So if I go right here and come out right there, then that'll be easy access. One second, headphone fell out my ear. All right, so then it'll be easy access for me to tap into my starter that'll be right here. So what I'll do is, I want to have it high so the power wires and everything I can kind of keep away from my exhaust. So I'm gonna go right there and just cut a hole. So let's do that. And then my wires, what my wires to do, I can have my wires coming and being attached to the motor and out of the way of being, if I was to come out right here. So I can have come out, go close to the block, and then work my way down. Have my heat shrink and everything on it, and we'll be good. So let's go ahead, cut this hole. Alright, so what I got, let's see where I'm at. So it's actually further over. The hole is actually right there. I couldn't get a good, over on this side, I couldn't get a good position on the drill. So we went over here, and that's okay, because I can still route where I want to go, and that's away from the headers, and travel over right to the block, and down we go. All right, so I got my rubber grommets, and what you do now, very simple. No. Jeez, let me do this with two hands. All right, so because I tried it a couple times, and I just had to cut the inside, cut the tabs out. I was trying to just go straight through it with the split down the middle and the side, but it kept pulling that grommet all the way, so I just sealed the hole up as well, so I don't get no moisture down in here too much. Just throw some silicone around that hole, and you'll be good. So now, that's how it's gonna be. And now, go down here and just find the line, and we got enough, that's for sure. Give me 1 second. So we got enough wire, that's for sure. And what I'll do is I'm gonna just leave this be for now. And once, like right there, once I figure out how much I need to go directly to the starter, then I will take this, find a spot to the block to zip tie to, and I got the tree type of zip ties that I actually go into these bow holes. Yeah, go into the bow holes, the tree type, and you know, find how much I need, lock her down like that, go to the starter, and then all of this right here, hopefully I can go from here. I'm gonna need some more. Maybe, maybe not, I'll see. But I may need a little more longer wire to go from the starter to the alternator. But for now, we got that ran. That's cool. Should have ordered 25 instead of 20 feet. That would gave me more than enough, but I'm sure I got some wire left from my Capillero or the green car. So now that's completed. For now, go ahead and drill another hole that is going to go from the battery to the frame. And then I'm also about to lock down this battery bracket to the trunk floor. All right, show you what I'm working with. Ain't going nowhere. So I got my ground going down. I'm gonna tap into the frame. Here's the positive, and I thought about it. when I run my, if I don't have enough of that red cable wire, I'll just use this black. So it's nice and clean so you don't see the red, because the black will be clean. So right here, bam. So then the black wire run down, boop. I'm gonna go through this hole right here in the frame and round the bottom, come out, tap in, we good. Cause I got a lot of ground wire. So I am in the clear, I'm good. Just thought about that. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the bottom and paint those bolts, paint everything black. Put my bolts right there, bam, bam, and bam, bam, and there go my ground. And my ground gonna go right here to the frame. Boop. So that's how that's gonna go. Just like that, y'all. Piece by piece, step by step. Very simple. Use my chalked it, boom, 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 drilled my spots, and made it happen. Bolted it in, and we good, baby. So I'm about to go ahead, spray that bottom. All right, so got the wires in place, and if you don't know what I was talking about, what kind of zip ties, I'm talking about these kind of zip ties. They got this end on it, so you can pretty much stick them into those holes where those bolts go into, and then zip tie it down. And this motor had ton of those on here, so I knew what to go back with when I need to tighten, well, not tighten, but put my wires and stuff back on this motor. I said, let me go ahead and order a pack of them. So my alternator wire is coming down from the alternator, and then I'm gonna put one of my zip ties and go right there in that hole, keep everything away from the gearbox, steering shaft. So I go in right here and go straight around, and go up, and I'll show you where I come out. So go up and come out of this hole right here. Nothing's in the way, everything is free. So come out right there, bam, and then boom. This will go right to the starter, and we good. We'll tie in the wires when need be, but there you go. Little stuff, piece by piece, step by step, y'all. All right, so when it's time to go ahead and look at that, that was perfect. See, that black look clean instead of having that red running through there. Matter of fact, I can go under. That bolt is over there, so I'll just go under, pull this tight, find one of them holes, boom, go in there, clean it up. So just like that. I appreciate y'all for watching. It's Bags on the Go. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below if you haven't. Like the video. I appreciate y'all liking the video. I appreciate y'all for watching. It's Bags on the Go. It's more to do. It's just small steps in the puzzle that you must do to get to the finish line. And that's what we be doing. That's what we be doing. So I'm working each and every day. You got to do a little something here, do something over there. And that's just how this stuff goes. So look, I'm going to keep it going. I see y'all Monday. Y'all have a good weekend. Go Lions. Go Lions. Game tonight. So we're going to hopefully, when y'all be watching this, we up 12-1. So yeah, let's just have a good weekend, y'all. And I see y'all on the next video. Peace.